Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And at the plate for Miami, Jake McCarthy. And that's downstairs. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Swings through it. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Popped up, and that's a foul ball. Edwards, in his 3rd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. A little bit low, and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2. One out, base is empty. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now a chance for Connor Norby.
That's high. That's a ball.
Throw to second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. That one just missing inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-2 now. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field. And towing the slab in this one, Ryan Weathers. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lindor launched a homer in his most recent game.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
The shortstop takes the ball. Out to short. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis
Angel Acuna up now for the Mets.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Strike on the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Juan Soto down. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Lindor at second. Acuna at first with no outs. Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Upstairs. Ball 3. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's a Mets lineup now. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mark Vientos.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Weathers fires. Double play ball to second. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. On 1 out. And the batter now, Mark Vientos. And that one pulled foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
1 down, runners at second and third. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one missing inside. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That clips the corner.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next pitch is inside. And 1-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. He spits on that one.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
0-1 down. That's a little bit low. 4 runs already in the frame here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Going, yeah, we in go mode. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
Back here in Queens, second inning set to go. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jose Altuve. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Inside, just missed. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 5th, the first baseman,
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
1-2.
Fergalicious.
That one outside. The count now 2-2. And delivers outside. Goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a foul out of play. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. 2 outs, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That ends the frame. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. His 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Down. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. And no one can get there. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Weathers will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
New
Miami.
pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy
Number 22.
Alcantara.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, runner at second. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 so far. And that's outside. Ball 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That's the ball.
In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Movement in the bullpen. Braxton Garrett, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That one fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is down low. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Mets. Three-2 on the way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third base line. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. This one in the dirt. And another ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
First and
third
second,
baseman.
2 outs. Digging in, Mark Vientos. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
1-0.
Soto over at second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Butler.
Senga back to work. Pitch
1
misses,
ball, no strike.
and it's 1-0.
Hike one.
Upstairs.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Tried to
Did he go?
check his swing there, appeal to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Started
Did he go?
after it, appeal to third. He did not go around. That one misses,
Ball four.
so a
Take the
leadoff
base.
walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just
Batting
no
in,
help from the
left
umpire.
fielder, Jacob
And stepping in,
Marcy.
the rookie left fielder, Jacob Marcy, with just 1 hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That's down
That's a
and in.
ball. 2-0.
There's the swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is
2
a
balls,
swing
1
and
strike.
miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And that's in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
The catcher,
more
number
fastballs
34,
in that location.
Liam.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Hey, too
Senga
late.
checks over to first, and he's back. At the plate, Liam Hicks. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
low.
1-0.
Runner takes off. Pitch
That's
misses.
low. That's a ball.
Safe at
Hey,
second,
get it
and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Ball.
1
3-0.
out and a runner at second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. Led off the game with a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The 1-0. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that is out of play. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking. 2 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch misses. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Outside with a breaking ball. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated
Jeff
hitter,
McNeil up now for the Mets.
McNeil.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
4,
about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's outside. And that is ball 1. Nimmo at first, 1 gone. That misses the zone,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam
balls, 2 strikes.
fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Connor Norby in his 2nd season, 24 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
This one in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Mets leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. And the sweeper misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stowers stands in now and watches strike 1. Just off the outside edge.
Ball.
And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A gigantic blast, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Otto Lopez. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
No.
That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Towards first, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The center fielder, Jose Siri.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And a base hit up the middle. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Now
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. In for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop
1-1.
takes the ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. Down low, it kicks away. Siri into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Siri leads off second with nobody out. And it remains 2-2.
Full count.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball. 1-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve gets it to first. They get the out on Soto.
It's a good recovery,
Now
though,
batter,
after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Pete Alonso. Line to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. Strike one. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swung on, belted, back there. And that one is off the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Braxton Garrett gets the call from the pen.
number 29.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. A little bit high.
Ball, that's up.
Ball one. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter,
Jeff McNeil getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Hard hit to third. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri right there to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob.
Now the left fielder,
Marcy.
Jacob Marcy. And that one a little bit high. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike,
Up
but
next for the Marlins,
he did such a
the
nice
catcher,
job of pulling his
Liam
hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit, Liam Hicks. Swinging a foul straight back. Marcy leads off first with one away. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball
Now
travel a little
the
more, and his
center
timing will be back
Jake
on track. Good pitch for the
McCarthy.
strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy, the next up for the Marlins. That catches the corner.
Ball.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike two. And that just misses. Bounce to the right. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, he doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And it's fouled away.
Here in the fifth inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point. Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, two down. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball still 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like? I know it ain't right. But who could ever listen and won't judge you? And even if you didn't, I don't trust you.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And now one away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that is in for a strike.
No ball.
0-2 now.
2 strikes.
And ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Lindor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Way inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Royalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy, structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Where is my apology?
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Christian Scott.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So now here's the DH, Connor Norby. 0 for 2 in this one. And fires in a fastball at 95. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett appears to be getting loose. Brazoban getting loose as well. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1
That's
there.
The ball. 1-1.
Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Let's go, Christian.
Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
Everything came
The
together
bat,
perfectly
the first
for him right there.
baseman,
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at second with one away. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. That's a ball.
Nope,
Went with the
ball.
sweeper.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch
And
in for a
one.
strike, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
That's
Strike two.
in there. That
Big
one
time.
95 to finish him off. And now it's going to be Otto Lopez. 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Siri makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Garrett back to work.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, right
Juan
fielder,
Soto
Juan.
up now for the Mets. 1 for
Soto.
3.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pitch in the dirt,
ball, 2
and a count
strikes.
1-2.
Two.
In the dirt. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. You see a
Up
ball
next
come off
for
the
the
bat
Mets,
like that, you know
the
it was pretty
first
much a
baseman,
perfect
Pete
swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm
Alonso.
looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. That one at the knees for a strike. strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Up next for the Mets,
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. One out. Runners at first and second. And a base hit right there. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 10-1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
2 on with 1 out. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. That's off the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 11-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now here is Jeff McNeil. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Vientos, the runner at third. Nimmo at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering upstairs. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Marlins 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Scott, the tall righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Here's the left fielder, Jacob Marcy. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's in there, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one almost got him. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Hicks in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1.
And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2.
Full count.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 12-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Braxton Garrett done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm out of the bullpen, Jesus Tinoco. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 38, Jesus Tinoco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've
No
got to try to pull
number
those
two.
hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Acuna batting with one down, takes a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Yuki Matsui, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Little also getting ready. Outside, and a count even 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Stowers makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think
Now
he tried to
batting,
do a little
right
bit too
fielder.
much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Swinging a foul straight back. Just
No, that
missed.
missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fly ball to right. Butler. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. 8th inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi
Leading off
Field,
for Miami,
we're at the top of
the
the
center
8th.
fielder,
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. So up next, Xavier Edwards. That just
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
McCarthy gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one out to right. Soto going after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. And at the plate
Now
for
batting,
Miami, Jose
second baseman,
Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Off the
Ball.
mark there. 1-0. The Fish with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
That's off the mark.
Ball.
And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender getting loose out there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And the slider just misses.
3-0.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And a base hit into right center field. Alonso headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
And now the Mets DH, Jeff McNeil. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Vientos, the lead runner at second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they extend their lead. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Tinoco done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Anthony Bender on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, you see the ERA, very solid. And that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off. He was late. On the ground left side, 6, 4.
That's it.
3, and they turn the double play.
now batting, center fielder.
And they played the matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, Mets out in front, 14-1. Back here in Queens, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Scott back to work. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Nimmo sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 6,
Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
now batting, right fielder.
And up next for Miami, Lawrence Butler. Late swing, foul to the left. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. Just missed.
That's a ball. 3-1.
And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Marcy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And a foul ball. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.